and I'll be taking you on literature review. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. You have literary review writing and you have literature review. So a little about the literary review writing. You do a literary review writing on a book, telling the audience, this is what this book is all about, this is the strength of this book, this is the merits of this book, this is also what will make this book better if it were to be rewritten. So one calls you to do a review of a published book. Have you heard that before? The review of a published book. A book is published and you're invited to review it. So an official review of a published book will require you to read through the book very, very well and then judge this book, evaluate this book. So Father will be telling you and guiding you on how to do literary review writing, whereby you pick a published book, like Chimamanda's Americana, for instance. If you go online, you have reviews on novels. Okay? Just like some of you who are working, your projects are based on novels that are not yet well written on. And you come to tell us it's only review. It is not gathering stories on the book. It is you reviewing the book. Do you understand me? But in literature review, what you are doing is exactly what she said. You are looking at the stories on this particular book or on this particular issue. You get the point now? Yes. So you are looking at the stories. You are looking at what other people have said concerning this particular book or this particular issue. I give you a typical example. If you are talking about Americana, for instance, pay attention, because with this I'll just stop talking about this one. You've seen Americana before. Who has it? Who has Americana? Who wrote Americana? Chimamanda Adichie. And Chimamanda Adichie's Americana published sometime, not around 10 years ago. When it was published, or from when it was published up to this time, many scholars have written on so many issues on Americana. It could be migration, it could be disillusionment, it could be feminist study, anything, a lot has been written on Americana. Okay? If you're a scholar and you want to do literary review of Americana, what those people have written is not your concern. Your concern is to read Americana and to be the judge on Americana. Your concern is to read this book and talk about its merits, its demerits, the value, everything. What do you see the book? Do you think the book is strong enough to be called a literary work? So it is just you reading Americana and then describing Americana based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you understand me? But if you are doing a literature review of this text, if you're doing a literature review of this text, what you're going to do is to go online, get the discussions on Americana. What are critics saying on Americana? Those people discussing Americana in the light of feminism, the people discussing Americana in the light of migratory tests, the people discussing Americana in the light of child studies, or from the angle of trauma studies, or from the angle of psychology, anything on Americana, what you're answering is, what is the discussion on Americana? Here you are answering the question, what is the strength of Americana? But as in literature review writing, you are answering what are the discussions on Americana. You get the difference now? Good. So, in this course, and with me, you will be learning, or in this course, you will be learning from this angle, you being the judge of that work, and from this angle, you being the judge of what other people have said on that text. Do you understand me? Good. Right, so Dr. Chibu will continue here, and I will take you through this. All right, that is one, and that is basically what we need to understand, the general thing we need to understand about this course. We also need to understand that this course is one of the courses in the department that makes you a professional in your area of study. It is one of the courses in this department that makes you a professional in your area of study. It is a course that will also add something to your pocket. Because in your course, for instance, okay, let's make a little shift. When you come to nursing department, for instance, someone who reads nursing, there are a lot of, outside the men being a nurse, there are other things the person can do. One of those will be taking care, how to nurse, I don't want to use the nurse now, how to take care of maybe an elderly person. Home services, for instance. Yes. You call it what? Or foster care. Good. A nurse, because of your profession, can also go into a number of things. So, now as a literary or English and literary graduate, what are the things, other than maybe lecturing in an English department like this, or a number of things, what are other things that you can do? And this course is one of the courses that will enable you to earn from your 4 years of toil. How is that possible? You have experts in literature review writing. Outside the country, even here in the country, literature review writers are golden opportunity. Because in your field, if you learn it, because this is an art, if you learn the art of writing literature review, companies other than just English departments, I give you an example. A company like Beecham, for instance. Beecham is a company in the pharmaceutical. It's a pharmaceutical company. So Beecham can maybe in producing their malaria drug ask you, please, we need an expert literature review writer who will help us know what is the discussion on the one we produced 20 years back. Because if we know the discussion on the one we produced 20 years back, it will inform the production we want to make this year. So when you learn this course and learn it very well, I can aside course of that, you can now add an expert literature review writer. If you have an online outlet or whatsoever, you can also edit there so that people can contact you, because they would want to contact you if you know how to do it well. Literature review is not what some of you are doing. It is not, remember I said from this point, what you are doing is to look at what other people have said. So literature review is not, okay, Emeka has written on feminism in Americana, and you read Emeka and summarize Emeka and keep. Okabata has written on child soldier or child abuse on Americana. You read what the person published and you summarize and keep. That is not literature review. Literature review is bringing issues. If one of the issues on Americana, if one of the issues discussed on Americana is feminism, feminism becomes the theme of discussion, and you look at everyone who has talked about feminism. What is their story? What are they saying? So it is issue-based, not person-based. Do you get the difference? Literature review should be issue-based, not person-based.